As we were researching the homelessness issues in the community, one of the things that we found out was homelessness was a wide-ranging issue with a lot of different problems, a lot of different things that had to be solved. So we really met with a lot of different organizations, a lot of different constituencies, and we came up with a list of items or workshops or sessions that we wanted to address. And some of those sessions included things such as homelessness in schools, the medical and AODA issues with homelessness, some of the issues that the community, specifically the faith-based community, were addressing with homelessness. Some of those included shelters and the sheltering issue with homelessness. Other things included veterans. They found that veterans were disproportionately experiencing homelessness. So we knew that veterans had to be an area that we were addressing and looking at. There were a lot of different issues. We spoke at the workshop. We had workshops that addressed a lot of those issues. Affordable housing was another one. We brought people together. We brought subject matter experts to talk to those issues. Really had an open panel type discussion to allow people to raise their concerns, ask questions, and hopefully in the end come up with solutions and new answers to the problems.
We had about 120 participants that attended the summit from all different areas of the community, and we received a lot of very positive feedback. I think some of the most important feedback that we received was the need to have business leaders and landlords involved in the discussion revolving around homelessness, and the need for folks who can contribute to affordable housing and issues of a lack of shelter for families and children to come to the table and be part of the discussion. And as far as accomplishments, I think similarly for many of the people who participated, we changed the typical face of homelessness. I think that many people don't realize how pervasive homelessness is, and that the picture of a typical homeless person doesn't necessarily sum up all of the people who are suffering because of homelessness. I think that people typically see homelessness as people who are middle-aged men living on the street and forget about all of the children who are trying to attend school, who haven't had a permanent place to sleep or regular meals, people who are living in their cars with 5 family members because there's a lack of space for families. It drives home the point that homelessness touches many people that aren't easily recognizable to people across the city.
Okay, let's roll with it.
So our team wanted to focus on social services, and we brainstormed multiple ideas on what kind of topic and what kind of issues were going on in the community. We had, during our LGM sessions, we did hear about different leaders in the community and the issues that they were trying to address, and homelessness was one of them that came up. And it surfaced to the top because it was an issue that we were hearing a lot in the news media, and we had multiple discussions within our team as far as, what is it that our team can actually contribute to that. It's an issue that we knew a number of organizations, a number of community leaders were working on, but it was an issue that has become a little bit more visible in the community. So we focused on trying to take a neutral position on whatever project we were going to do, and a project that we can complete in a year. So our approach was to try to find something that we could be more neutral and bring community leaders, community members together so that we can actually come up with a solution, or at least come up with ideas and bring up the awareness to others that are all trying to do something to solve this problem in the community.
Well, the LGM experience, and particularly planning the Homelessness Summit, really helped me develop my leadership skills in a couple ways. First, it was working as part of a team with my leadership Greater Madison participants to plan and implement the summit, as well as to really research the homelessness issue and learn about it. And then second, was meeting with a number of local leaders, learning about how many organizations in this town really are working on the homelessness issue, and whether it's service providers or religious leaders or the business community or elected officials. and just seeing the way they work in the community and they collaborate and really serve as a model for us in this program. They were really inspiring to all of us.
All right, let her rip.
So everyone kept asking, why did you decide on doing the summit? How did this become your project? And really it stemmed out of the first couple of LGM big team meetings where we had Deidre Atkinson from the United Way and then Green from the county come in and say, this is an issue that needs to be addressed. It was obviously a very topical issue. Sarah on our team was the first one to say, why don't we just bring everyone together? And as we kept working with more and more service providers, the county, the city, everyone kept saying there was this need to bring everyone together and to get everyone on the same page. So the hope of the summit was to create that arena where everyone could come together, figure out how to work together and how to collaborate.